Where are we going?
To Disneyland!
Hey Joseph, we're updating Seth on what's happening. We just arrived at college. 900 hours. Going around the backside. Gonna come in for a sneak attack at Charlie Bravo Point Alpha. Tango that. Copy. I don't know if you can read that, but it says no climbing. Yeah, you have to climb to the top of the wall before you see the sign. Get in.
You're barking Myrtle.
in the
Myrtle, Myrtle, Yep.
So, Jacob and Josiah thought it was a good idea to just leave, go into Safeway, leave me in the car alone. Little did they know, I shall have my revenge. Yes, revenge is sweet. Yes! They've been gone for at least 40 to 50 minutes now. It's up to me to go find them and have more revenge. Looks like I have found them at last. Shall be a duel to be remembered.
So I was thinking, Josiah, if you met a person made out of chips, would you be a cannibal and eat them?
They would not be human if they were made out of chips. And I'm not a huge fan of chips anyways, but if I was the normal
He said
human,
a person.
But it cannot be a person if it's made out of chips.
It is. This is a hypothetical situation, Josiah.
Hypothetically,
they
it's
act
impossible.
just like chips. I mean, they act just like a human. They look just like a human, but when you eat them, they're crunchy and made out of chips, and they taste good.
Then no, I would still not eat them because if they were actually defined as a human, it would be against the law.
Okay,
And
if they
I
were
would not eat
chips.
chips if it was illegal to eat chips.
Okay, if it wasn't illegal to eat them because they were actually made out of chips, and they weren't technically human, but they were still trying to be nice to you, they acted nice, would you eat them?
No. I could eat my dog, okay? But it acts nice to me, and it probably doesn't taste
It's
good.
made out of meat, though, not chips.
It doesn't. I prefer meat to
It's
chips.
just like inside of the person
You prefer
instead
dog
of there
meat to
being
chips?
yes, I do.
sicko.
Okay, your favorite type of chip.
They're
Still, I
Okay,
prefer meat to chips.
Okay, spaghetti. If you met a person made out of spaghetti,
What if you met a person made out of perfectly cooked hamburger meat?
I would know I was dreaming or somehow in an alternate reality created by
But
you
you
guys.
aren't. What would you do? You're in a room. It's out in the middle of nowhere. No one's there but you and him. And you're hungry. You could just get out of there and go eat.
Then I would get
But
out
he
of there and go.
looks so good.
Then I would get out of there and go eat still.
But you can't.
Why? You just said
You're
I
in
could.
the middle of nowhere, Josiah. Where are you gonna go?
You just said I could in this situation.
I don't think I did.
If it came down to survival, that was the only way to survive, then yes, of course I would eat them.
okay, what if you guys are just hanging out? You're like, I'm out of spaghetti.
I already went through this. If it was
He's like, I got some, and he holds out his arm.
He hands it to you.
And he's like, don't worry, bro. It's fine, bro.
Go ahead and
And you're
eat
like,
me.
but you're a person.
And he's like, oh, it's fine. I'll just make some more when I get home and reattach it to my body. What would you do?
I would think about it, and it would be sick, and I wouldn't eat them.
What if you closed
But
your
it's
eyes and
spaghetti.
you just ate it? It's
and
just,
it's free.
it's
and
just-
as much as you want.
it's
right
just spaghetti.
there.
It's
Now
like,
you're just not even eating spaghetti.
it's like a pile of spaghetti just formed into the shape of a human, and it's just
it
completely.
can talk.
Yeah, it can talk.
This is a dumb conversation. It is. So, I
Probably
wouldn't.
too deep for you.
Yeah, you just can't comprehend a man made out of spaghetti, I think. Is what this
I
comes
can
down
comprehend it.
to. I don't think you can.
This is what happens every time we try to have some sort of philosophical conversation.
You're just impossible to argue with. You make totally illogical points, and you just have no clue what we're trying to get across to you.
There's a guy made of spaghetti. He wants you to eat him. You won't. You're making him mad by not eating his spaghetti
I
arm.
can deal with that, okay? He's a spaghetti man. He probably isn't my friend anyways.
No. You didn't think you were going to like him at first, but then you hung out for a bit.
Okay,
He grew on you.
That's not pizza.